Take a few minutes. The webinar. Thank you for joining our first ever YouTube video. I'm Christy Julian with the Mortgage Network here in Denver, Colorado, and I have our co-host Nichole Ebenhart with Remax Momentum.
Hi, everyone. So happy our first YouTube. So exciting. We're popping our
Yeah,
bubble for the new year.
we are, and we're going to come to you today about property taxes in the state of Colorado. You know, I can lend in New Mexico and Florida, and Miss Nichole can help you out in all the other 49 states. But our discussion today is going to be about Colorado particular. So if you are watching us in another state and you have questions, please reach out. I can go into more depth into New Mexico and Florida, or put you in contact with somebody else that's in your specific state. Before I turn it over to Miss Nichole, just want to let you know here in the state of Colorado, we do pay property taxes in the rears. And what that means is that we're sitting in the year 2024 and we're going to pay those taxes in 2023. So we get to have a choice here in Colorado to pay them three different ways. The first way is the first half is due February 28th of the year, or the second half is due June 15th of that year. Or if you want to pay all of it together, it is April 30th of that year. Probably 95% of you are escrowed into your mortgage company. And so you don't really have to know the particulars about those dates because your servicer will pay the city and county of those property taxes when they're due. But it's always great to know when they're due because Nichole's going to come in and tell you if there's a hardship after you've exhausted everything by going back to your servicer and asking those permanent questions about what are my options. My property taxes went up $1,000 and I can't afford to make that increase of payment. Do I have to pay it all right now? Can it be spread out? Those are some of the things that we're going to talk about today. So with no further ado, further here's Miss Nichole to put in her expertise.
Hi, guys. So I'm sure here in the state of Colorado, all of you wonderful homeowners did receive your assessments last year and saw that thanks to the real estate market in the years or 18 months prior, I apologize, we saw a significant increase, and that did increase your property value, the assessed value of your home. But on the flip side of that, that also increased all of our taxes. And Christy did mention, briefly in regards to the hardship. So I'm seeing, or what a lot of us are seeing, is that due to those increases, that might possibly price a lot of you out, being able to afford your property taxes on your current homes. Like Christy said, there are a few different options that we can look at. Let me just say as a blanket statement, this is just very general, everyone's situation, lifestyle, finances, everything is different for every person. So we've said it multiple times, if you've watched any of our previous videos, that everyone's situation is different and everyone's chapter and storybook looks completely different to another person. So we love to meet with you face to face, jump on a phone call or anything and have those conversations with you guys to where we can really paint that picture specifically for you and what works best for you in your current situation. So there are a few different options. The first one being, we don't want you to foreclose on your home like that. We want you to keep the equity that you have earned and gained in living in this property. You don't want to give that away. And so if you feel that you're kind of like in a hardship, you've exhausted everything, you're kind of butting heads with yourself, you're hitting a rock or a hard place, we can definitely list your property and we can look for a home in a different city or a different county, and kind of see what your options are. Not saying, completely get rid of your home and that's it. We want you to take that equity, take that and put those proceeds back either into another home, or if you have the option to move in with a friend or relative, to be able to save that and then purchase a little bit later. But the biggest thing that we, want to get out is that we don't ever want you to get to the point where the only thing you're up against is just not being able to afford that home and you're in foreclosure. We don't want you to get into a short sale situation or foreclosure and lose all of that hard earned equity. You made all those mortgage payments, you've made those property tax payments in the past. We want you to be able to capitalize on that and utilize that for whether it's a purchase, a sell and a purchase, or a sell and a purchase 6 months down the road, whatever that picture looks like for you. We want to be able to assist you and help you with that going forward. Like I said, property taxes went up. It's not just one particular county or one particular city, it's Colorado as a whole, and I know nationwide as well. The assessments went up for everybody. So don't feel like you're the only person that is going through this situation. There are tons of people who are going through it. Let's talk about it. Let's help you move forward and see what that looks like, to where we can make things easier and a little bit less stressful for you going forward in your home ownership.
Absolutely. So there's always that option. So you come in, you go to your April 1st payment and sticker shock. You see that your payment went up $500 and you're like, what happened? Then you analyze it and you say, oh, the property taxes went up. And so what the lender did was lump sum it in. Well, you can always call your servicer and ask them, can I spread this over 12 months? What are my options? That's plan A, what you want to do. If you're not getting anywhere or it's not comfortable with the servicer, we could always look at refinancing. Yes, rates aren't going to be the same that you have. It could be better, it could be worse, but we could look at your overall financial situation. What if we pay off an auto loan? What if we pay off a credit card? Will that payment scattered over 30 years with that interest rate based on your financial picture save you? If it's not, then let's talk to Nichole. Let's see how much equity, because what we have heard in the industry, on average, most homeowners are sitting on $225,000 worth of equity. That is your money. Do not make a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day payment late of not able to make those payments, and then the company comes in and starts foreclosure. Don't let it get that far. Reach out to your servicer, reach out to myself as a mortgage loan originator or Nichole as a realtor, and let's go over your options. You can list that property, you can sell it, bank however hundreds of $1,000s that the bottom line comes out to, and then look at what your next steps are. That's all Nichole and I are here, is to just give you other options of what's available. A, when are property taxes due? B, if it does create a hardship, there is always an option. It might not be the option you want, but there is an option. What are your thoughts, Miss Nichole?
Just know that we're always here to help, even if it's just calling us or shooting us a text or an email. There are no dumb questions. There is no wasted time. That's just, we're here to be a valuable resource for you guys on the real estate and on the lending side. The two of us together have many years in our industries. We might not have seen all of it, but we will do our best to, if we don't have the answer right now, we will find that answer and get back to you. We don't want to give you false information or anything like that, but we do want to be a true resource to you guys, and have you guys come to us. Even if you're not ready to sell or purchase or refinance or anything like that today, it's something you want to do in the future, let's have those conversations. Let's pave that path and get you, to the light at the end of the tunnel, on your path to purchasing or selling or refinancing, or what that looks like for you at this time. Just know that we're always here. We're, we work 7 days a week, and, we're just a phone call and an email away. And we would love to be, your resource for lending or for real estate going forward.
And one thing that you'll learn about me and Nicole, we kind of go on these videos off cuff. So we didn't
Mm-hmm.
talk about this. And we are going to talk about next week about listing your property because Nicole is an expert at this, about decluttering and what is expected. So sorry, Nicole, that's what we're talking about this week.
That's all
So
good. Our unscripted videos, and you will learn more about us. We're very relatable. We do not read off of scripts. We don't have a little cue card in the corner. We, just go off on the fly, whatever comes to mind. So I apologize. You will hear grammar errors, kind of step on our words a little bit. So we'll
we're
apologize
just
in
real.
advance. We're just real. That's just how we are. And that's how we are in person. We're very relatable. And, like I said, we are here. We will help you. Even if you just want someone to talk to, we love talking or having coffee. That's always, getting out of the house. So that's just us. And you'll learn more about us in the videos to come forward. Super
Absolutely.
excited.
Yes, so we have one down and many to go. So the only way we're going to get out there is if you subscribe and share. So if you know anybody that's looking to buy, sell, or refinance, please share this video and we will serve them to the best of our ability. So till
Absolutely.
next week, Miss Nicole. See you then.
Absolutely. Went really well. I love it. I'm so excited to do this again.
Sounds great. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.